Good morning, this is Zarina Spice. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to make some nice pholourie with some raw mix, like raw real dal. So I'm going to show you how I do it my way. Very nice. See in a little bit. So this is the dal I'll be using for the pholourie. It's a raw split peas, 4 ounce, and I'll be using half a cup, like 4 ounce of flour. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to soak it, and then I'll show you in this way how this dal mixture instead of the flour. Now I want to show you another way of doing it. This is you could use 1 cup, which is 8 ounces of split pea flour. They also call it dal flour, and you can use half a cup, which is 4 ounce flour, regular flour, or you could use wheat flour, it doesn't matter. And you could use the same ingredient here along with my mixture that I show you from the other one, and you could make your pholourie. But this is a simpler way because you have it here already. But I just want like you to know that the other one tastes better. That's how I want to show you the other way, other version of the split pea. So I just want you to know. You could get all these ingredients like the dal flour at the West Indian store. If it says dal flour, remember it's the same thing. So I just want you to see that. So here I'm gonna soak this here, or you could put it in a bigger container, but I'll soak it with 1 cup of water. You could put more. So let it soak overnight, and then we see tomorrow how it turn out. So here I soak it overnight, and this is how it look. Now what I do, I start grinding it already. I drain the water and I start grind it. What you need to do, you need to have a grinder that you could grind it. So I will start grinding it. I have my bullet here. You have to put a little at a time because a blender wouldn't do this. You need to get a different kind a grinder to grind it, to make it like something like this. So I finish a little of these here, so I'm going to finish up the rest. Let you guys see how it turned out. So here is the ingredient I'll be using into the pholourie. Here is cilantro, which I finely dice and chop. It's very, very thinly diced. I have about 3 to 4 garlic you could use. I have 3 real pepper. This is optional because it's kind of hot. And I have a large onion. I use 1/4. But here I have 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Here I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and here I have 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seed, or I call it jeera. This basically is the ingredient I'll be putting into it, and some water. But before I go, I'm going to show you that I've already finished the dal, which I grind it. So this is the dal I want to show you. Now I want to show you the dal. This is the dal that I grind. This was I soaked 1 cup dal, but I'm using half of it because I'm not making too much. You could you could make how much you want. So I'm just gonna show. This is 1/2 cup of grind dal. This dal here, I soak it overnight and I grind it. You can use a good grinder, but you need it to get it like this consistency. And here I'm gonna start show you how to mix it. So with this ingredient, I'm using 1/2 cup of grind dal here, or split peas. This is not the powder now, remember this is the fresh ground dal. And I'll be using, these are the wet ingredient, the seasoning. I'm going to put in the this is the onion and garlic and pepper here. Well, you could use shallot instead of onion. I don't have any shallot right now, so you thinly dice the shallot and put it in. Now I'm gonna put in the cilantro. I'm gonna put in the turmeric. But turmeric actually is like optional. Turmeric is something that I think it's more good for health benefit. People use it because they wanted to make the Pholourie a little more yellow usually, but I use it for the health benefit of it. And this is the baking powder, and this is the cumin seed or jeera. Now I'm gonna use half a cup of flour. You could use flour according to consistency, how you like it, but I think I will use half a cup of flour here. And you put salt to taste. For that I would put half a teaspoon. You could put more or less, depends on your need. So now I gotta put some water into this and mix it up. So now I'm gonna do the mixing. Stir all of these up. So this here, since the dal is not dry flour and it's wet, you just need just a little water, because the dal is wet and it's have its own moisture in it. So just need just a little water, not much even. I'm gonna put like a tablespoon. That's when you're working with wet dal, to get its own moisture. So basically this is it. You do not want it to be more soft or not too hard. So I'm gonna put like just a little, half a teaspoon more of this water, and then I think it's all ready. So now I'm gonna put this aside for a little, maybe a 15 minutes, and then I start the cooking process. So it's all done here, all mixed, nicely done. So here I put my pan on. It's a little wok that I have here, and I'm gonna put some oil in it. Maybe it's like a cup of oil, because you need it to fry it. So a quarter pan of this oil. So I'm gonna let this oil heat up, then I'll show you the next step. So here I'm gonna put the next set in. Could make it what size you need, but you know, Pholourie usually makes small size, but a little wrong size. So let these fry it up now, and I'm gonna finish all up and let you see. Coming nicely. I'll turn this up and let's see how it looks. So this set is finished too. Take it out. So I'm gonna finish all these up, and then I show you the final stage. My Pholourie is finished, and it tastes really delicious. Now you have to try this one. This is from the raw mix of the raw dal, not the powder, because we don't know what they mix in the powder, but I'm telling you, this one tastes really delicious. You make this one, try to see the difference with this one. So I also would like to say, if you don't have the time to do it this way, then you could use the plain dal flour, which is 1 cup dal flour and half a cup of plain flour, and you'd use the same mix and make it. So this is Zoe Spice. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys have a beautiful day and enjoy, but you try this way, you'll love it. See you. Bye bye.